Welcome. Welcome, my apprentice. Thank you. This is your Jedi training in the law of attraction. But everything that you ever learn, you held dear, you must throw it out because you're going to die in this training. Over and over. You're going to pick yourself up and do it again. That's right. You're going to die. Do it again. Pick yourself up. Do it again. Now, most people will say, what the hell he's talking about? Well, most law of attraction people who are teaching this stuff don't tell you ever the truth about things. They don't. Well, except for Ralph Smart, right? If you ever watch his videos, he tell you that he had failures. When he was starting out his YouTube channel, he had failures. He almost didn't know that he almost gave up starting his YouTube channel. So, for those who are in law of attraction, if you think that there's no hardship, no failures, you're living in a delusional life. Anyway, let's talk about this. Meaning that every time you do something, you have to push to the limit. Every time I make a video about this topic, it makes me uncomfortable. It gives me nightmares. That's right. Because I'm pushing the boundaries of what you know. Look, there's tons of crazy shit out there that it doesn't take you to the physical too. You have to take that thought with its energy and turn it into physical. Otherwise, it's just be a thought forever. And oftentimes, it doesn't. When you sit on it and let the universe come to you, you're not thinking big enough. You're not dreaming big enough. Rarely does that push you to your limit. Rarely does that push your comfort zone. If you let you sit and let the universe come to you, you don't want to live an awesome life. You don't have a mission. You don't have anything to push for. Because let's say I have a big mission, right? A big dream of mine. And that's going to stretch me. That's going to give me nightmares. That's going to scare the shit out of me. Because if your goal doesn't scare shitless out of you, you're dreaming too small. Your thinking's too small. It doesn't make you grow. That's the whole point of the law of attraction. It's not just to hand it to you. Like, it's there to make you break your boundaries between what you think you know. Because if you're saying the same thing as last year or the other year about the law of attraction, you're not growing enough. You're not pushing enough. Right? Elon Musk say in his videos, like, if you want to start a company, it's like staring into an abyss while eating glass or something like that. That's not easy. And these entrepreneurs who teach you online don't tell you the goddamn truth. They're not telling you the truth of how they build their business. Like, they're not relating to you. They're telling you all the good time, but they don't tell you the bad time that they have to went through. They don't tell you. They don't tell you that they have failures. They just want to give you magical pills and potions and whatnot. Fuck all that shit. They don't know. They don't know. Everybody has struggle while starting up. Success. If you dare to dream and you believe success is gonna be handed to you, forget it. That's what most people do. See, the way that people teach the law of attraction, it's not even like accurate. It's like telling you to freaking just sit there all day and then like not do anything about it. Does that even make sense? Anything that ever happened to your life, anything magical, you have to be like moving in some way. Let me tell you a story, or not a story, but I remember a while back when I was going to college, right? And I missed the bus. So the bus passed me by, right? Because I was late. So, and then my friend saw me while he was driving, and I think that was not a coincidence, right? Somehow, but you have to be there, otherwise, there's no there, right? And so he picked me up and go to college, right? And it's the same thing. I think that these law of attraction people, they're not dreaming big enough who are teaching this. They're not pushing outside of their comfort zone. They're not. If they are, well, they're better prepared to say the reality, the physical too, not just the setting shit. I don't agree with that. Because in my experience, the more bigger the dream I have, the more failures that I have, the more pain, the more that I have to push my comfort zone, the more that I have to push myself to say the things that push the boundaries between what the law of attraction people know and agree with. Because rarely when you agree with something, you don't grow. But when you disagree with something, you grow. That's self-awareness. That's developing self-awareness around who you are as a person and what you stand for. And what I stand for is vastly different from the law of attraction. You know why? Because it was painful that I have to reach out. Like when I was starting this out, it was painful, man. It was slowly working my way up to reach the people who I want to reach. It was slowly, and I had to deal with failures. I had to deal with pain. A while back, I had to stay up late nights trying to do this. There's no free... So, law of attraction people who are teaching this, either they're not dreaming big enough, who say sit and come to you, they're not dreaming big enough, or they're not getting out of their comfort zone enough, right? You gotta get out of your comfort zone, if you're not. Because that means you don't believe in your goals. If you see, here's the thing: if you sit and let the universe come to you, you're not dreaming big enough. Rarely does that happen. I mean, listen, people will talk about manifesting small stuff, right? They will forever, stuck manifesting more small stuff because it's easy. It doesn't get out of their comfort zone, right? If you sit on it, rarely does that push you to your mental capacity. Rarely does also, because maybe they're afraid of failure. You think so? You think they're afraid of failure? I wonder. They're probably afraid of failure. Because if you dream big and you don't, and you dream big and you have to and you start momentum, that means you're going to be scared you're going to scare shitless if you dream big. Dream big, right? Scare shitless in your pants, right? But if you're going to sit on it, just scare you. It doesn't grow you. It doesn't push you. It doesn't make you uncomfortable. Think about that for a second. Well, I'm going to leave you that for today. Don't sit on it. Rarely. If you want an awesome life, rarely does you sit on it and let the universe come to you. You have to do something about it. That's my thoughts today. I'll see you.